I suddenly noticed. A strange new student had joined our class. On the very first day of school, he arrived late, right in front of the entire school. But instead of quietly standing aside, he stubbornly pushed his bicycle forward, still trying to find his classroom. After finally locating his class, the principal thought he had settled down and was about to continue the opening speech. But he suddenly glanced at the line ahead, then started pushing his bike again, completely ignoring the strange looks from everyone else. He did not stop until he found a spot that perfectly matched his height. Only then did he stay still. Everyone thought he was an idiot. But on the day of the math exam, he rushed into the classroom. With only 5 minutes left before papers were collected, yet he finished every problem with ease. And every answer was correct. However, when it was time to turn in the test, I noticed something strange. His answer sheet was completely blank, so I told him to fill it in, but he did not care at all. He casually picked up a pen and scribbled a few marks on the sheet. This bizarre behavior made me even more curious. After class, I immediately found my best friend and told her that Mike had to be a genius, because earlier I had tapped his right shoulder, yet he instantly turned his head to the left. I used a piece of paper to scratch his right ear, and he reached across with his left hand to grab it. Even stranger, when most people show their nails, they flip their palm upward, but he did the opposite. I became completely obsessed with Mike, so I followed him everywhere. Whenever he went to the library, I sat right next to him. My eyes locked onto him the entire time. It made him extremely uncomfortable. To avoid awkwardness, he tried moving to another table, but I beat him to it and sat beside him again. Unable to tolerate it any longer, Mike finally confronted me, and I confessed my feelings to him, but he rejected me. That left me deeply disappointed. I started wondering if he already liked someone else. Sure enough, the very next morning, I saw Mike drop a letter into the mailbox. I assumed it was for his girlfriend. So, when we got to school, I waited until he was gone, then secretly opened his backpack. Just as I suspected, I found an unstamped letter inside. But when I opened the envelope, I was left completely speechless. The letter was addressed to the president.